No one's been busier than...
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a peek at the man under center. He has 5 full years in the league under his belt. Now in year number 6.
And he left North Carolina with most of his school's records, and at one point was thought to be maybe the #1 quarterback in his draft class. He does bring deceptive athleticism and plenty of upside to the table. Add some consistency, and maybe he can really unlock what he can be in the NFL.
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick-6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6, and now the kick is away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now they go play action with Howell. Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. We get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Baron Browning providing a little deja vu, back-to-back sacks, and now they're staring at a 4th and long. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fielded at the 33. 13 yards the tally on the return there. And it will be Eagles football, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. From midfield now on 2nd down. Hurts. Oh, he'll air this one deep for Judy. And this is caught inside the 5. A big play there for Philly. 47 yards. Well, he's been doing this for a lot of years. The arm strength still there, and he showed it off on that one. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Sanders. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. Jalen Hurts. A 3-yard run as he kept it himself. And the Eagles go up by 2 touchdowns. Elliott good on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. A drive there of just 4 plays, and it ends with a 3-yard scoring run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And from back there, a wise his move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25.
And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively.
They're still in search of an initial first down as they come up here 1st and 10. They'll throw on first down. Here's Howell. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
First down, Howell to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time he's dropped a pass. Yeah, that's a big miss. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
If you're running out route, it's likely you're going to end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. First catch so far for the man who led the NFL coming into the weekend. He's got a first down.
A give running right, Gibson. And he'll take this down to the 33.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
They'll go play action. Howell.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down.
Third and long. Here's Howell.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
That's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or 2. It's no good, and this will remain a 2-touchdown game.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off the gas.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. And I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play and play to win each and every game, they're the ones to deal with in the playoffs.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
They go play action with Hurts.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give them a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Well, for that being an option play, there really weren't too many options available for him, were there?
No, there weren't, and at least he was able to get back to the line of scrimmage, so they didn't lose anything, but you're exactly right. Nowhere to go.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Sanders has it over the middle.
And the Eagles are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
And they'll try the option on 1st and goal.
Hurts fumbles it.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
And now, meanwhile, after the dust settles on the fumble, we've got an injured player here as well. Well, Week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
Following the fumble recovery, Howell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Straight ahead, Gibson. The tackle by Nakobe Dean.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Once more, Gibson.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down.
Howell throwing on 3rd down here.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Eagles. The big fella, the 40. Past the 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return and an Eagle touchdown.
Well, Charles, not only did they fumble the football, but they're starting to fumble away their chances here a little bit. We've got a 3-score ball game now here in the 1st half.
And the last thing you want to do, partner, is help the other team with what are avoidable turnovers. You want to hang on to the football because you're already playing against a good team. You're just making it easier for them by giving them extra opportunities.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
The Commanders' offense returning to the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Takes it to about the 37.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action.
Go. 8 yards to go on 2nd down. Here's Howell to throw on 2nd down.
Eluding the pressure right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sand.
Well, Charles, this has been something to watch so far. This is where you really feel for a quarterback. He's been running for his life in this 1st half.
Brandon, that's 5 sacks already, so you know he's got to be saying, can we get some more guys in here to block, please? Because if we don't, we're going to need another quarterback.
On third down, here's Gibson.
No gain on the play there. Nice job defensively. And it likely forces a punt situation on fourth. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt. But he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And take it right on the 30. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
From midfield now on 2nd down. Hurts airing it out deep for Smith. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
They'll fake the give to Sanders, and now Hurts.
And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. And they'll run the option on 3rd and short yardage.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Eagles are able to add on to their first half lead.
Elliott now to add the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And in the end, it's capped off by a 7-yard run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
One final possession for the Commanders in this opening half.
And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts,
as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. They'll find Everett there, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Now throwing on 1st down here. They'll set up the screen for Gibson. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
One last shot before the break. Howell.
He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Only 30 minutes left in the regular season, and everybody's excited for the playoffs, so we're just going to forget the halftime show and get back to the football.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, it's always right here.
Here we go. Hustle.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he'll take this to the 32, a gain of about 3.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Cardinal. 60, 17.
Throwing is Hurts. He's going to drop this down to Sanders.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
That's good for an Eagles.
Back to 60.
Hurts a handoff to Sanders. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Taken down at the 41. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
19 Tigers.
On 2nd and 9, Hurts. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Hurts. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown.
Let's go! Hey, check that. Ready?
Going for it with Sanders.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
20. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at about the 10-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
And a short pickup there down to about the 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll go again with Gibson.
And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. Give him 7 on the play, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
A give up the middle to Gibson.
Give him a yard on the play, and he's definitely short. It'll be 4th down and a few inches.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Going for it on 4th. Here's Howell. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Commanders' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 28-7 ball game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders, we're going to look at him.
And he's closing in on that number that all running backs circled beginning of the year, the number 1,000. Could do it on this drive.
And you have to think to yourself that this moment, getting to this spot, it started in the offseason, right? Not just the workouts, right? Not just getting yourself physically prepared to play, but mentally, as well as your team, as well as your unit, head coach, offensive coordinator. We run the football. We give you opportunities. He's taking advantage of it.
And when you get this close to the mark, you just hope things don't tighten up, right? You probably want to get there and get it in your rearview mirror.
You really do, don't you? Because now it becomes predominant, and you wonder about play calling as well. Do you want to call plays to get that out of the way, or are you still calling plays to win the game first? That becomes the burden of the play calling.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
He'll get that complete to Alberto. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 42. Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And that's complete to Sanders.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Well, these two teams, they met up way back in the season opener. And it was the Eagles who got the win on the road, so now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly.
Delay of game, option.
The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. Here's Hurts to throw. That's complete. It's Okuegbunam.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A gain there of 30 big ones. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter.
Elliott good with a PAT, and that'll increase their lead to 28. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
The Commanders preparing for their next possession. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game is played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now, 1st and 10 here for Hal and the Commanders.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hal to the air on 1st and 10.
He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Back to throw, Howell.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. First target, first catch, and a first down.
On first down, Howell.
He's got Allen. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Washington.
He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And, well, he looked right off the line like he knew that that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
And
the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
7 yards there and a first down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Chase Young picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Brandon, that's just football 101. If you're out of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation. You cannot take a sack in a 2-minute drill.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. An extra man here in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. So not only do they convert on 4th, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts, a 12-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it was capped off by a 12-yard touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Washington offense back out there. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is...
And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. This start the fourth quarter with that deficit. Had to throw the football. Unfortunately, there's the risk of big turnover.
And you know you're going to be throwing against nickel, dime, all sorts of exotic defenses, but you have to do it anyway. Ordinarily, you might want to run the football a little bit, try and get them out of it. But as you noted, this time of the game, this point on the clock, had to throw it.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now back to throw. That's going to be caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he is going to lose yardage here. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. Second down and goal. Hurts. And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lanyard, a little extra on top.
But Charles.
Yeah. Yeah. Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great